fellow jewelers, I got a spectacular, fabulous jewelry piece for you today. It's a 2-for-1 kind of deal. That's right. You can wear this necklace 2 ways, not just 1 way, but 2 ways. I love having a piece that I can wear more than 1 way. Who doesn't? Raise your hand if you like to do that. Ha ha ha, you raised your hand. Okay, so we're making a long, oh my goodness, look at this. Long, keeps going. Boom! We're making a long necklace that is, of course, long, right? Goes all the way down to your ribs, but it can also be made into a double-stranded necklace. Yeah, that's right. We can make this thing into a double-stranded necklace. So you can have it on those days you have that outfit that you want that long necklace, or the days that you want to have a double-stranded necklace. Yes, I love it. Now it is pretty easy, but it takes a lot of work and it's very tedious. The work is the same thing over and over again, but it's so worth the work. It's so, oh my gosh, aren't those so cute? I love glass pearls. Glass pearls are one of my favorite beads ever. So let's get started in making this fabulous long 2-for-1 necklace. Let's go. So this is what you're gonna need for this long necklace that can turn into a double strand as well. So the first thing you are going to need is your tools. That's right, your tools are so important. Get some really nice, good tools, Michael's, Walmart, whatever. But I have my round nose pliers, my long nose pliers, my cutter jeweler tools, and then my electrician cutter tools, which, man, I love these puppies. And I even did a video on them because I love them so much. And then for the material is very limited. It's good. Like, you don't have a lot of material you need. And so I have chain. I have the thicker chain, the bigger links. Now you can do the smaller links, but since I want to do the 10mm pearls, I want to do a bigger chain. And so if you want to do like a 4mm or a 6mm, you can go with a smaller chain, but for now I am going with the bigger chain. And from Walmart, if you buy the chain, they give you 2 lobster clasps and some split rings, which you're gonna need for this necklace, and that's awesome. So I got my chain. I got these amazing glass pearls from Walmart. This value pack, it was about $8, maybe $9. For a lot. You can make a lot of necklaces. I think even next week we are gonna make a necklace from this pack as well. And then you need your head pins. And I did not get this at Walmart, but it's a bigger split ring, a thicker, bigger split ring for the end of your necklace. And so this is what you're gonna need. And so let's just take the package out. Beautiful, darling, beautiful. So for the pearls, I'm gonna need 24 pearls. I'm using 10mm pearls. I need 24 of these. I'm gonna use a dark silver pearl, a light silver pearl, and a white pearl. And so you can pick out whatever color scheme you want, but that's the color scheme I'm using. And then I'm gonna need 23 1-inch chain. So I'm gonna have to cut this chain up 23 times 1 inches. And so I've already measured that with this big links that I have, it takes 6 links to make 1 inch. And so all I'm gonna do for 23 times is I'm gonna put my link through and I am going to count 6. So I'm gonna count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and on the 7th link, I am going to cut that. I'm gonna cut that. Whew. So this is 1 inch. This 6 links right here is 1 inch. Now if you have a smaller chain, right? Let's say you have a smaller chain. You can't really count the links. Well, you can, but that's a lot of time. So if I have a smaller link, all I'm going to do is I'm going to take my first link that I measured and I am going to put the next link beside it and I am just going to measure that way and cut. So I would cut like this. I would use this. I would use gravity and I would measure it out and then I would use it, boom, just like that. And I would have the same size all the way through and stuff. And so that's what I do if I had a smaller amount of chain. But because I know that I have 6 links equal 1 inch, I'm gonna cut 23 of those 6 link chain and do 1 inch. And then now for the bead, I need to make 23. I need to make 23 that have a double loop on it. I'm gonna take my head pin and I want to make a double loop on both sides of this pearl. So I'm going to bend this back at a 90-degree angle and then I'm going to make a loop. So I'm going to put this wire at the tip of it right here and I'm going to start curling it in until I have a loop on this side. Do you see that? I have a loop on this side. And then I'm gonna cut the excess wire that I don't need, cut it off. I'm gonna bend it back at a 90-degree angle, and then I'm gonna take it and I'm going to loop, 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 loop around just like that. And there I have a double loop. And I need to do that 23 times, right? And I know I told you I need 24 of these puppies. So the last bead of the 24, I need the head pin on one side, so no loop on one side, and I need one loop on the other side. So I'm gonna cut this, and I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm just doing one loop, and I'm gonna bend this back at a 90-degree angle, and then I'm going to loop, 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 loop it around, just like that. And I have a loop on one side and then no loop on the other side. So you need to do this 23 more times. Oh my goodness. This is the most tedious necklace that I've made. Well, I've probably made other tedious necklaces, but this is a very tedious necklace because all you're doing is the same thing over and over and over again. And so you need to make 23 of these 1-inch links, right? 1-inch chain. And then you need to make 23 of the beads that have 2 loops on it and only 1 bead that has 1 loop on it. So go ahead and make all of that. Oh my goodness, that took forever, did it not? Oh my goodness. I remember the first time I made this necklace, my hands were sore the next day. So I have 23 10mm pearl beads that have a loop on both sides. And then on my 24th bead, I only have a loop on one side. I have made 23 1-inch 1-inch chain. So I have 23 of these. So you're just gonna start putting it together. So you need to take your first chain, right? Take your first chain, and you are going to take your first bead and you're gonna open the loop. So I am opening my loop, right? I am putting my chain on, and then I'm closing that loop back up. Now I don't want a gap. So I usually like to go with my long nose pliers after my round nose pliers and just make sure that I close up any gap. And so for your first link and bead, you don't need to put a bead on this side because you're going to put your lobster clasp. So now you need to go chain, bead, chain, bead, chain, bead. So again, I'm going to open this side. I'm going to open this side, right, of my loop on my bead, and I'm going to put my chain through. I'm going to take one side of the link, one side of the chain, and I'm going to close it up, making sure I don't have a gap, and I'm going to close up this gap right here. Ah, do you see that? And then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put another bead on. So I'm going to open up the chain, put my bead through, and so I am going to go chain, bead, chain, bead, chain, bead, chain, bead, all the way until the last 2 loop beads. So go ahead and do that. Again, you're gonna do chain, bead, chain, bead, chain, bead. I have 3 more beads to put on, right? So I've put on, oh my gosh, so much chain. Okay, so I am going to put on this 3rd to last bead. Haha, 3rd to last, that's pretty funny. 3rd to last bead, closing it up, making sure there's no gap, putting on the last chain, putting on the last chain. Okay, so what's gonna happen here is I am going to wait to put this bead on here. I want to put a bead and then jump ring and then bead to finish it at the end of this end. So I'm going to open up my loop. I'm going to put the jump ring through, and then I'm going to close up that loop. And it's a little tricky because this jump ring is a little thick, and so you're going to need your loop to be a little bit bigger so that there's still, you want it to give, you don't want it just to be stuck there. And then I'm going to open up this bead that only has 1 loop on it because this is the finishing touch of it. So I'm going to open up this bead, and I'm going to put it at the end of the jump ring, and I'm going to close it up. Just like that. Make sure there's no gap. Okay, so that's the end. And now I am going to put this piece at the very end of this chain. Yeah, baby. And then we're almost done. We just have 1 more step. So I'm putting it on this So this is just a really redundant necklace, but it's so gorgeous and it's so pretty and it's fun that you can wear it 2 different ways. And I love that about this necklace. So, ooh, we are almost done, jewelers. Look at this. So the finishing thing you need to do is you need to put your lobster clasp at the end of this necklace. So you're gonna get your split ring that comes with your chain packet. You're gonna get your split ring. You're gonna open it up. So we're opening up the split ring and you're just pulling one side forward and one side back, putting in the lobster clasp, putting the chain through the split ring as well, and then you're gonna close up that split ring to make sure there's no gap so your necklace doesn't fall apart and the person you gave it to is not like, hey, my necklace, it fell apart. So make sure there's no gap. And that's the end of making this fabulous, gorgeous necklace. Oh my goodness, so worth the work. It's so pretty, I just think it's elegant. And that's what you get. Look at long necklace, and then bam! It turns into a 2-stranded necklace. Oh my goodness. Look at this. I don't know if you see it, but the clasp is right here. So the clasp attached to the bead just before it goes into this cute little piece right here. So it attaches just before this second to last bead. Oh my gosh. Isn't that so cute? It's... I love necklaces like this. I want more necklaces where I can make it into 2 or 3 necklaces. I mean, I just think that's fabulous. I don't know about you, but I think it's totally fabulous. So, I don't know about you, but if you like this necklace as much as I do, give me a big old thumbs up or comment or share with others. But that's pretty much all I got for you guys today. I do more than just videos. I have my own Etsy shop, I do Pinterest, I even do Instagram where I take pictures of other creations I've made during the week. So you can go check out that places. But if you want to know when I post other videos, you can click right here to subscribe. Or here's another video of mine and another video of mine. But that's all I got for you guys today. I love you guys and I'll talk to you later. Bye!